Ladies and gentlemen, can you please give a warm Burnus Arena welcome to Mr. Martin Lauer.
Good afternoon. As you can see, my name is Martin Lauer. I'm the founder and CEO of The One Point. I've been asked today to speak about founding a tech company and being a tech entrepreneur in the area that is the Humber. And I've also why the Humber is a good place to start your tech business. First of all, before I go any further, I have a confession. We are at a tech event. I am not a tech. I don't have a computer science degree. I'm not a developer. I'm not a coder. In fact, it might surprise you that I'm actually an artist. I came to Hull in 1994 to do a fine arts degree and graduated from here and decided to stay. So I've lived in the area 26 years. In fact, strangely enough, today where I'm stood is where my first venture started. My first venture was the Red Gallery, which, strangely enough, is here where I'm stood. In 1997, I founded Hull's first ever contemporary art gallery, which provided a platform for artists to be able to show art in this region, and it still runs to this day. In fact, if you look carefully, that's me stood there at an opening night. However, we needed the bonus arena, so in 2017, the gallery got knocked down, you can see there on the left, and the bonus arena was built, and that is progress. But in 2017, we were still alive. We got awarded a contract to deliver the City of Culture, and it was our 20th year of the gallery, and we ended up promoting Hull through the City of Culture. And that really was the start of where things started in terms of me coming up and creating a business. So how did the One Point start? Well, it started with this mobile phone. This was the Motorola A835. It was on a brand new network in 2003 called the 3 network. And it was the first network to deliver 3G capability. And if you think about it today, 4G capability in reality is delivering the promise of 3G. And I think that 5G will deliver the promise of 4G. But I started a mobile phone company called The Mobile Point. We started selling mobile phones. We started selling those to consumers. And then we moved into the business space. We ran with 4 brands. Those businesses spoke to us and said, we like the service that you offer our business with mobile telephony. Can you deliver fixed line? There were some challenges with that, with the whole region. Can you deliver IT support? Can you deliver other services? So we did, and that's where the One Point was born. Today, we reside at the Bridgehead Business Park. We employ across the One Point companies just short of 100 people. And in 2014, we partnered with IT at Spectrum. And then last year, in the middle of a pandemic, we launched N3I, which saw us delivering the IT support into over 200 GP practices. And we were also responsible for doing the vaccination rollout centres that I'm sure many of you have visited. So that's a little bit of a potted history about how I ended up where I am as the CEO of the One Point. Recently, we've continued on investing in the region and significantly continuing to invest in technology. So I told you that we delivered N3I in partnership with CHCP, and most recently we've also launched Think 360, which is our in-house software development business. So I did say that I wanted to talk about something else today, and that is, why is the Humber a great place? It's been a great place for me. It's been a great place for our business. And I actually, in my spare time, give my time to Sirius, which is an enterprise agency based out in Headon and can help you get your businesses started. And I'm also a director of For Entrepreneurs Only, which is an organization that can also help you get your business. FEO is here to help you start, adapt, and grow. So why is the Humber an ideal home for your business? As a Midlander and somebody who's traveled around the world and done business around the world, I still believe that the Humber is a great place to do business. Let me tell you why. It does have great access to connectivity, and that is the lifeblood. We do have great access to business loans. I talked to you earlier on about Sirius. That's where I got my first £6,000 worth of funding to start the company. I then went to the Acorn and got another £6,000, and that is how the 1 Point started. I've just recently successfully got some money from the Humber LEP in order to be able to build some new software platforms within our business. So there is help out there. The region itself does have a low cost of setup and a lower cost of living. That does enable startups to be more flexible. And we do have, through organizations like FEO, access to mentorship and support, which is second to none. If you think that there are owners and directors of organizations that turn over £3 billion that work within FEO, you really won't be able to access better. And of course, we've got the colleges and we've got a whole university for more skills. I wanted to say there are a few unintended consequences. How do we keep the wealth in Hull? Well, one of the unintended consequences of 100% work from home or outsource is that a lot of that talent isn't within the region. If staff are insisted on working from home, we do face a problem within Hull in that if we outsource everything, we're not going to have those skills here. So I'm here to promote that actually we keep that in this area. And also, there are also the other unintended consequences of working from home around isolation. And I'm a big believer in the success that we've had has been about people working together face to face, as well as we do have a team of 15 developers offshore. Another problem with outsourcing is around creating your next competitor. And the final thing is that we end up in the Hull area, if we do not employ people locally, we're going to end up with all that turnover going elsewhere and only the profits staying where we are. So the final message I wanted to say was from one of my favorite artists. I said I was an artist earlier on, is that as an entrepreneur, a tech entrepreneur, I believe in if you can think of it, you can create it. And I think what artists are able to do is to be able to start with a blank canvas and get things going. So one of my favorite sayings from Pablo Picasso is, everything you can imagine is real. And I'm going to be hanging around. If anybody would like to talk to me about Sirius, the Business Enterprise Agency, if anybody would like to talk to me about FEO or indeed the 1 Point, I'd be happy to speak to you. Thank you for your time.